What's up, sons? It's Blind Run with Son of a Tech once again, and today we're going to be discussing the potential for the minting of a $1 trillion platinum coin by the US Treasury to resolve, of course, the debt ceiling issue that is coming up shortly on the 18th of October. We kind of discussed this briefly in the past. We are following up with, of course, the new news about the printing of the coin, why that would be done as opposed to raising the debt ceiling, and of course how that relates to maybe cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in general. We'll get into it right after a word from today's sponsor, where you can buy Bitcoin and of course protect, hopefully, some of your fiat currency or earnings in it in the case that maybe, well, inflation takes over. Of course, this is not financial advice. Enjoy the sponsor, and we'll see you guys in a second. Today's sponsor is Crypto.com. Crypto.com is my go-to centralized exchange for liquidating my crypto assets. With their Crypto.com Visa debit card, I can load up my mined Ethereum to pay for power and other operating costs quickly while earning up to 8% cash back. In addition to the Visa debit card, there are additional fiat options, including wire transfers, to easily receive your profits. Crypto.com also offers additional services, including trading and even staking, to earn additional revenue on your investments. Join 10 million plus users buying and selling 100 plus cryptocurrencies at true cost by using my affiliate link in the description for a $25 funding bonus. Or enter referral code SOAT at sign up for the same bonus. Remember, cryptocurrency investment comes with significant risks, so do your own research. Welcome back. So let's hop right into the article, which is going to be from MSN. And of course, this does say it came from Associated Press 3 hours ago. And this specific article was written by Calvin Woodward. I've noticed that going across a couple of these articles, they do seem to be written in the same manner, which is interesting. But let's just hop right into it. The title is "Token of All Tokens. Could a $1 trillion platinum coin fix the debt limit?" Says Washington Associated Press. Some politicians think they have found a silver bullet for the impasse over the debt limit, except the bullet is made of platinum. Mint a $1 trillion coin, token of all tokens, and use it to flood the treasury with cash and drive Republicans crazy. So already, like I said, I've read a few of these, and they all open in a similar manner, which is basically attacking Republicans right off the bat, which is kind of odd. So it's been very hard to find a non-biased article, and I just wanted to make that clear for anybody that's watching. But even its serious proponents, who are not that many, call it a gimmick. They say it is an oddball way out of an oddball accounting problem that will have severe consequences to average people's pocketbooks and the economy if it is not worked out in coming days. But despite all the jokes about who should go on the face of the coin, Chuck E. Cheese, Donald Trump, to tempt or taunt the GOP, there's scholarship behind it too. However improbable, it's conceivable the government could turn $1 trillion into a coin of the realm without lawmakers having a say. So basically what's happening right now is that to increase the debt ceiling, it has to be approved by the Fed. And then my understanding is if you wanted to just mint a new coin, the Treasury could do that without the Fed increasing the debt ceiling. And if you flooded, of course, the market or the currency with more currency, then hopefully that would work itself out in some form or fashion. Of course, who is going to be paying the most for this? And that's going to be the people like you and me. Well, unless you're just watching this, from your top 1% apartment in wherever it may be. I don't know. Maybe that's a possibility. But in general, it's going to affect middle and lower class, because with the influx of new currency outside of our control, it's going to drive the value of our currency down, and doing it in one fell swoop with a quick $1 trillion coin would, of course, be a quick way of doing that. Now, the $1 trillion platinum coin, the reason they would do the coin is because As far as I understand, the Treasury already has the press to press trillion-dollar coins or platinum coins in general. They also have the platinum ready to go. So that's in stock. They don't have to order it, mine it, or whatever that may cost. So the cost of production is super low for the Treasury at this point, and all they'd have to do is swap out some numbers on the press to mint this coin, and that's why it would be chosen over doing it in a different manner. That's my understanding as well. So there is luckily a perspective from CoinDesk.com as it regards to cryptocurrency. And so they go on to say, fine, go ahead and mint a $1 trillion coin and then hang it on the wall or put it on display as a symbol of monetary and legal incompetence. Proposed by Democrat members of Congress as a solution to U.S. debt ceiling impasse. So, and this is, we're going to go back. Everything that you read as far as from the perspective of cryptocurrency as it relates to this topic in general seems to be biased against Democrats. So we have a very odd problem here where, for me, I feel like everything that I read is just completely biased one way or the other, and it's hard to get down to the truth. But we're going to continue. This at least does make some good points. That opening line is very opinionated, and I don't agree with journalism in that manner personally. But it was proposed by Democrat members of Congress as a solution to the U.S. debt ceiling impasse. The idea behind the coin is deceptively simple. There's a loophole in the U.S. law allowing the Treasury Department to keep spending even after the limit on how much public debt can be incurred. The debt ceiling has been reached. The ploy is to use a rule that authorizes Treasury to issue a platinum coin in accordance with such specifications, design, varieties, quantities, denominations, and inscriptions as the Secretary in the Secretary's discretion may prescribe from time to time. So yes, it is perfectly legal for the Secretary of the Treasury to wake up one day feeling bold and instruct the U.S. Mint to create a $1 trillion platinum coin. The debt ceiling wouldn't be raised. Only Congress can do that. Still, minting a coin is different from issuing debt like government bonds, so the public debt wouldn't grow immediately. Problem solved, right? Well, they say wrong in this article. Minting the coin is the easy part. Spending it, on the other hand, is all but impossible. Platinum coins are numismatic coins. If I'm saying that incorrectly, let me know in the comment section below. They were first introduced in 1996 by basically this title, which authorized the Treasury Department to issue them, and in 2000 made their nature clear. So what is a numismatic coin? A numismatic coin is essentially a coin that is a collectible. There were $100 platinum coins that were created. These are not meant to be in circulation. Essentially, all those coins are collectors' items. So in the case of like the previous $100 platinum coins, those are now going for like $1,500, $1,600 a piece, while their technical worth is only $100. What that means is that they can, in general, if the Treasury is selling them directly, could get some sort of profit off of it. However, with the $1 trillion coin, who are you going to sell it to? And that's kind of what this article from CoinDesk is pointing out, is that because of the nature of the type of coin, where it can't just be put into circulation, it has to be sold to someone. So there's only really a few people that could do that, like in the entire world, right? They could actually purchase this coin. It would have to be an investment of some sort. It'd probably be put on a plaque in some wall somewhere, or like, you know, some safety deposit box, whatever. Now, how does this relate to Bitcoin in general? Well, Bitcoin has a supply cap. So the difference between, of course, the US dollar and Bitcoin is that no overseeing group of people can go out and print more Bitcoin, thereby decreasing the value of your Bitcoin. And that's kind of the big ploy here that for cryptocurrency that you want to focus on. What else does that mean too? Well, really just recently Bitcoin surpassed 1 trillion in market cap. And that was in February earlier this year with the printing of another $1 trillion coin from the US Mint that could, of course, increase the value of Bitcoin significantly because the value of the dollar would be decreased so much. We've been talking about this for over a year now. I believe I had a video even last year talking about how your Bitcoin, your cryptocurrency isn't going up in value. Basically, the US dollar is going down in value, and all Bitcoin is doing is protecting your buying power. While it hasn't been fully realized in the economy yet, it looks like push comes to shove. We should see how true that rings out here within the month of October. It's going to be a scary time for a lot of people, and we should just make sure that everybody treats each other kindly in the streets. Make sure you get out, work on your mental and physical health, because it's going to get wild. And I don't know exactly how this is going to work out. I don't know if they print something or if they just increase the debt ceiling or do nothing at all. My understanding is doing nothing at all is just as bad as doing something at this point. So I don't know. I'm not an economist or anything along those lines. I just make videos on the internet, so none of this should be taken as investment advice or anything along those lines. Of course, me personally seeing this type of thing, I am looking at making sure I have a little bit of food just in case, some ways to purify water just in case, and buying assets as always, which has never changed. And in my particular situation, I am purchasing graphics cards and ASIC miners. And that is pretty much where I'm at. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. We will be reviewing a motherboard as well as we got some fans in. So we have a whole bunch of fan replacement stuff to do. I did notice that the fan replacement video didn't do that well, but we're probably still going to release like one fan replacement how-to a week, somewhere around there. They're time consuming. However, I think as a base, so that you guys have something to reference if you need to replace fans on your particular GPU, could be beneficial. And hopefully I'll have the GPU that some of y'all have as well. Thanks for watching once again. I'll see you next Tuesday. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to see more. Also, you can check out this playlist for more content talking about cryptocurrency.